Hey everyone, we are. Oh my god. This is gonna be a blooper reel.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to 1.5 Gaysians, the podcast where we talk everything from pop culture to politics with a Gaysian twist. My name is Alan.
And I'm Derek, Vicky, Christina, Barcelona, DVCB.
On today's episode, we are talking the provincial election in Ontario.
Boo!
Yep. So this episode is split into two. We recorded the day before, I think, before the election.
We did.
And now we're recording a week after.
What did we... I don't remember what we said. I think we were hopeful yet nervous.
Yeah, because we were really hoping that people were going to be smarter.
They weren't.
But in any case, let's listen to last week, and then you listen to this one that we're recording now. So I want to talk about the provincial election that is happening.
Well, first of all, I don't even think it's about the outcome that's important. I think it's about the conversation that's happening now. And as we are leading into the election, I don't know about you, but my Facebook is so divided between Liberal, NDP, and PC voters that everyone is vocal because the gays, like, there's nothing you will.
You don't see me shaking my head right now, but I am.
Yeah, but the gays, like, we are the first to be like, this is my political belief. So I'm going to take a step back. In Canada, basically, for anyone who is not Canadian that is listening to this, we have a system in which instead of governors like they have in the United States, we have premiers. And that's basically each of our provinces, which are groupings of kind of regional territories, the leader of that government is called a premier. So basically tomorrow, people are going to be out voting for the person that is going to be the leader of their regional area.
And right now, our premier is Kathleen Wynne, Liberal, which is the middle party. They're kind of conservative, but they're liberal. But the entire party is scandal-ridden, and there's a lot of people are voting against her simply because basically they just want the Liberals out.
I just want to kind of step off your point in that, did you notice that she's not even posing with her glasses anymore? Did you notice that?
I just thought of it, but why?
I don't know. So when she became premier, I feel like it was like, I need to wear glasses so I appear official and smart. But now she's like trying to be like the cool, relaxed mom. So she started wearing glasses, and now she's not, because she wears glasses. And now in her recent kind of campaign materials and whatnot, she's not wearing glasses. So I think that's also a subtle. I'm like, you're subtle, girl.
She's like, I don't fucking care anymore.
I'm a cool mom. She's a cool mom.
I'm not gonna be the premier.
Okay, here's my take on this is that what confuses me is that the PC government historically has been about saving money, and it's been about conservative spending, and basically if you're making lots of money, you want to keep your money.
Yeah.
Right? However, in recent years, the word conservative has been also associated with religious and views relating to reproductive rights and homosexuality and religious rights. So the word conservative has been it's confused because the fiscal conservatives they really only care about the people that are making a lot of money.
They only care about money.
They care about money. The religious and kind of value-based conservatives care about other stuff. But historically, the people that believe in reproductive rights and blah, blah, blah have been sort of, I don't know how to frame this in a really good way, but they've been people that have come from other countries that have been more religious.
Yeah.
They've based like from Asia and the Middle East and you know, India and da 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 da. And it's like the conservatives care about the rich, and the religious kind of conservatives are generally you know, landed immigrants who are not making the same amount of money.
So it's kind of a conflict of interest in a way.
Yeah.
I'm not in their shoes, so I don't know how they're going to vote. But I feel as if they're just saying conservative. I feel as if the conservatives are saying, hey, we might as well ride on that bandwagon where abolish the new curriculum. And
right. But you don't care. If you're a rich person, why the fuck do you care about the religious...
You just want to be fiscally conservative.
Yeah. But the challenge is that Doug Ford is placing his bets on the stupid bullshit of like taking away the curriculum when he doesn't have a fiscally conservative plan.
The great thing about being Canadian is that if you really look at all three of the major parties,
they're all kind of the same.
Basically. Like, socialism, we live in a socialist country. That'll never go away.
Yeah.
Our free healthcare will
never change.
That would never
happen.
As much as Doug Ford is like, I'm going to review the sex curriculum, that's not going to fucking happen.
No.
He can't even be bothered to fucking read it.
With the sex curriculum in particular, you may not teach it, but you have so many young, with it, 30-something parents that will be teaching their children a sex curriculum.
This is what pisses me off about parents who are like, they're too young to fucking know this. Then don't give them a fucking cell phone. Do not give your fucking kids a cell phone, because they will literally go online on their cell phone, look at porn, look at bukkake, look at anal porn, look at fucking prolapse assholes. I don't know.
What the fuck?
No.
Bukkake was number two.
They were literally...
Number two, by the way.
No. Do not give them a fucking phone. If you want them to be sheltered, keep them away from the internet. But, like, back to the election. Who do you think will win tomorrow?
I don't think anyone will win the election. I think that ultimately we all lose. Because, as I said earlier, I think that the only thing that this thing has done is exposed our friends for being stupid or not stupid.
No, I totally get that people want to save their money, because But okay, no.
He doesn't even have a plan to save the money.
No, that's the thing. I don't make $200,000, but I'm not that kind of person. If I made that much money, I would be donating. I want my family and friends to have free healthcare. I want there to be less wait times. I want daycare. I want all that stuff. So I'm happy to pay more taxes in order for the less fortunate to get the stuff that I can afford. But unfortunately, I think Doug Ford is going to win.
Are you predicting that?
With a minority government, though.
I will also predict that Doug Ford will win. With a minority government. I also predict that the NDP will be number 2, which sets them up for the next election. Because it's 4 years. Let's all relax.
I know. But
let's all relax.
Anyways, tune in for the after elections results.
Oh, I'm scared now. Yeah, so that was disappointing to say the least.
Yep. We really thought people were gonna, you know, vote better. They were gonna see what happened in the States, and they were gonna be smarter than that. But we really just did not expect how many people hated the Liberals.
Yeah,
They're not even official. They're not an official party anymore.
There are lots. I believe that they won.
I think they only won like
8?
7
or 8.
Yeah, because I think the official standing is you must have 8 or 9 to be an official party, and now they're not even one anymore.
So, so that's what happened last week.
But
how do you legitimately feel about the results?
I'm not too concerned because one, our riding, it's an NDP riding now,
right?
So in actuality, only really have to you should care about the bigger picture,
right?
But at the same time, we voted someone who's in the NDP, which is how would we describe them?
It's more
they're the most liberal.
I would say left, but I hate the idea of left versus right because they're really just it's all the same shit.
Yeah,
you know.
But they're the ones who are promising free dental care,
right?
Free daycare for mothers. They were in for the increase in minimum wage.
It's a more socialist.
Yes,
of all the different ideologies, it is the most socialist of the three. And you know, to piggyback off your point, the entire downtown core is all NDP.
Yeah.
And that includes me, and that includes like, you know, our fellow gays and quite frankly our inner circle of friends, because who really lives on the ancillary is like maybe family, friends, people from high school, right? So if you think about it on a micro level, it really isn't us them, which is kind of weird, but also we're kind of in the good spot.
That's the thing. We live in a big city, right?
Yeah.
So, the outside the burbs, the 905, if any of you ever heard of that. So basically, we're the 6, as Drake calls it. The
who? Voldemort?
No.
He who shall not be named?
No, it was Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Wheelchair Jimmy.
Wow.
He calls us the 6, which is Toronto, basically, and Scarborough voted
PC.
Yeah,
that's not surprising.
But okay, so basically, if you're in the burbs, people wanted to save on taxes on their homes.
Yeah.
One of the big ones was driving, because you have to drive everywhere in the burbs.
Right.
They want to save like 10 cents. So if you don't know yet, but the person who got elected was Doug Ford, and for those of you who don't know who he is, do you guys remember a little crack-smoking mayor named Rob Ford? This is his older brother, who I don't want to say he's like Trump, but he uses Trump-like tactics. Basically, all talk, nothing to show for it. He didn't even have a platform.
No.
He was obviously smarter than his brother.
Yeah.
He literally is as narcissistic.
Yeah.
He wants that power.
Yeah.
But like he doesn't
know anything.
Yeah.
But again, maybe it's not about intelligence. It's about what are the issues that we care about. And we just care about... We got outnumbered because the urban center of Toronto only represents how much of the population.
My thing is, they know what happened with Rob Ford.
Right.
Like, why would they vote this guy in?
They're different people.
Was it you that said you have a feeling you're going to vote Christine Elliott in anyways?
No.
So someone on Facebook said, best case scenario, he's literally a front man because the PC wants to win. And then in a few months, they're going to find something to kick him out, like they did with Patrick Brown, who was the former leader. And then bring Christine Elliott back in. They probably just needed Doug Ford for the face.
Yeah, because they knew he'd win.
Yep, and
interesting.
That's what someone said, and I'm like, I have a feeling maybe that's what'll happen.
Yeah.
So then we might not be better off.
Yeah.
We might not be bad. So like bring it back to gay topics. Do you think homophobia had anything to do with it?
No, because they voted her in. They voted a lesbian in, like an out lesbian.
Yes, so Kathleen Wynne is a raging, well, not raging.
Raging. I don't know. She's not.
She's a lesbian.
Yeah. She's a indigo girl listening. Can I see your manager haircutting? What's a third one?
I haven't seen her at Home Depot or Birkenstocks, but you know.
Birkenstock.
Did you see that?
Oh, you know what? She runs.
Yeah.
She's a runner.
Did you see that Beaverton article?
Which one?
Oh my god, I gotta say. So there's a Beaverton, which is our version of The Onion, and it's basically like
an op-ed.
An op-ed written by Kathleen Wynne. It's not written by her, but basically she's like, "Fuck you guys. You guys know what the fuck you guys voted for. Thank God I don't have to wear these pantsuits anymore. I can go back to wearing my flannel jeans, Birkenstocks."
She can go back to her
I have to send it to you. It is so...
Her lumberjack.
It was like the highlight of the
God.
post-election thing. But overall, I didn't get that vibe. I think they just really hated the Liberals.
Yeah.
Just because of all the spending. Again, the main thing was they were bringing in all these changes, but that would have caused a deficit, like a big...
Yeah.
You know, where are we going to get this money? And people are like, I don't want my kids having to pay for it years down the line. But I mean, it's dental care.
Yeah.
Drugs free.
Yeah.
Pharmacy drugs.
Guys.
Pharmaceutical.
This is to all those people out there, if there's people out there that make lots of money and want to hold on to their money and shit like that. In the end, you're going to die. And I don't know, like, but seriously, like, you're going to die and you're going to be gone. And if you think your legacy of having a big house and an expensive car and really nice clothes is going to carry on any weight into the next generation or universe, you're solely wrong.
Here's another gay question. How do you feel about people voting against their own self-interest, against their own communities?
Ooh.
I know people who are people of color.
Oh, okay. Same.
They're minorities. They're not just gays, but like, it's just like down in the States. There's black Republicans. There's black people that love Trump, even though it's like clearly he's racist. Yeah. I don't think he's racist.
If you were like a Mexican who loved Trump, then
no, but there are people like that. But it's just,
that's what I'm saying.
But there's people in this. The reason I'm asking this is because this was such an important election, and we all know people who voted PC, and it's like, you're a minority, you're gay, you're Asian, you're Indian, you're black, and you're still voting PC just to save 10 cents at the pump when clearly this party does not care about you. How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
It's a loaded question.
It is a loaded question.
I'm just asking because this was an important election.
I think in people there are no absolutes, you know. So I think that you can never you never really know because of a person's past, like the decisions and choices that they'll make. So I think it's ultimately telling of some of that person's leanings outside of their, like, maybe they don't consider their experience as a gay person or experience as an Indian person is XYZ the same as another person in that same, so their values and their beliefs, it all shifts because they're like, oh, I don't really care about gay rights because I've never been gay bashed.
I get it. Like, no, I totally get it. Okay. And I try to understand it, but at the same time, it changes my opinion about a person. Because it's like, you care about money that much?
Right.
Like, it changes my money. It changes my opinion about a person. And I can't look at them the same way. I wish I was better at respecting someone else's political leanings. But I can't be.
But you don't find that interesting?
What? When
you have an opposing view, are you automatically going to go into I'm right, you're wrong?
No. I will say to them, I respect what you're what your opinion is. I don't think it's right.
No, it's like, do you not just instantly go into agree but disagree? You know, that like bullshit thing of like,
but
agree to disagree.
I always try to see everything from everyone else's point of view.
Yeah.
And I get it, but at the same time, it's just like, you really just want to save that much money, even though you're making, $100,000.
Yeah.
Just to save yourself on taxes.
Right.
You really don't give a shit about other people.
Right.
So, in any case, we'll end this episode on me being a little hopeful that Doug Ford won't completely fuck up. I hate the fact that the first group that he waged a war on was Pride Toronto.
I don't know if he waged a war on.
No, but he was like basically saying, I'll march with cops march.
Yeah, because he's a civil servant and he's siding with the other civil servants.
I guess, but...
No, you know what? That guy could probably use the steps. No shade, but maybe walking in the parade is the most amount of exercise that man will see all year. So let him walk those 10 kilometers or however it is. / he's going to be in a back of some crappy car.
He's not.
No?
I don't know.
He won't be there.
The parade is next week. The Pride Weekend's next week. And on that note... Stay tuned for our Pride episode, which is coming Pride Week, where we talk about
Pride things.
Pride bodies.
Yeah.
Pride do's and don'ts, maybe?
D's and D's? I don't even know. Do we? I don't want to.
And how to survive Pride Toronto. It's a huge. Well, I mean, I don't know how many prides have you been in.
It's the gay zombie apocalypse.
Basically. Have a good night, everyone.
Good
night. Have a good day.
Or a good day. We don't know what time of the day this is.
Yep.
So.
And we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.